Welcome to Thursday night's Chaotic Good Improv comedy one-shot, short form improv comedy show. I got it that time. All right. Thank you guys for joining us. Hope you guys are having a fantastic Thursday. How are you guys doing? I really want to know. I wish you guys could tell me. Oh, there's a chat. Please feel free. Let us know how you guys are doing today. Maybe some experiences you had. We might use them in an improv show that might be going on later. But let me introduce our cast real quick for you guys tonight before I turn it over to Chad, our Hostmaster General. So my name is Chris. Woo! We've got Ty. We've got Melanie. Woo woo. We've got Katie. Woo woo. And of course, we've got Patrick.
Yeah,
a regular staple on our shows. Because tonight is improvised, or most of our shows are improvised. Actually, all of our shows are improvised. Everything's gonna be made up. That means that you'll never see the show again. It's the only time it's ever gonna exist live in its format. So whatever it is. So I'm rambling. So why don't I turn it over to Chad, our Hostmaster General, for any announcements while I collect my thoughts.
absolutely. And so sorry about that, guys. I just had to. I was kind of working on a little technical issue. So apparently there's a little bit of a delay or a repeat, according to Crazy Ninja Chris. If anyone else is hearing that in the chat, please let me know because I am unable to replicate on my end. But in the meantime, absolutely welcome to the show tonight. We are really glad you're here, and we're really glad to have everyone in the chat. We've had some pretty impressive, chat suggestions lately, and that's really what drives the show forward. Anytime we ask you for a suggestion for a scene in the chat, okay, Crazy Ninja Chris has clarified he had 2 instances open, so we're good to go.
To be honest, I've never trusted that guy. He's always so.
Okay, good, because I was starting to freak out a little bit, but we're fine. Okay, so moving right along. If we ask for a suggestion for a scene in the chat, go ahead, feel free to put them in. And if we ask for several, go ahead and keep them rolling. Even if we can't use it in one particular scene, it may well come back later. And in addition to chatting, one of the things that we love to have happen is, we are viewer supported. And if you would like to support us financially, you don't have to, but if you would like to, we are supported largely through Twitch subscriptions and Twitch bit cheers. So if you go to Chaotic Good, or if you go to, well, absolutely go to chaoticgoodimprov.com because it's a really cool site. But if you go to twitch.tv/chaoticgoodimprov, you will find information on how you can subscribe with subscriptions and cheer with bit cheers. And if you have Amazon Prime, you can subscribe and support us at no additional cost to you, and that's really cool. Incidentally, if you can't do any of that, if you can't support us financially, one thing that you could do is, right as we're getting started, go ahead and let your friends, let your family, let your enemies, let random people in the street know, hey,
especially your enemies.
Yeah, especially enemies, because we love them too. We're accepting here. Let everyone know that we're bringing the funny to them tonight. We're taking all this comedy and we're putting it into homes from our home because we're all social distancing. We're all trying to keep safe, and we want to make sure that people can laugh, through these times. So that should about cover it. Oh yeah, very special thanks to Eagle Panini and Crazy Ninja Chris for the bit cheers, and Nerdy Clay for being our most recent subscriber, actually before the stream even started, and that is dedication right there.
He must have made a mistake somehow. How would he know?
You know what? I mean, hey, you pay in advance, we deliver. How about that?
I mean, we do this for the 5s and 10s of you that tune in every single week to watch us.
All right, Chris, over to you.
All right, thank you, Chad. That was very informative and also fun. It's I can already tell. It's gonna be one of those days. All right, so because why don't we just start? Why don't we just start the show? That's what we're here. So we're gonna begin with a game called. I know what it is. My background wasn't blue when I opened the show. Normally, my background is blue when I open the show. That's what threw me the whole time. I'm sitting in this void. There we go. That's how I should have looked. All right, so this first game changed with Patrick and Melanie. What I need a suggestion of what about an argument that 2 roommates might have? Like not something serious like, you slept with my girlfriend or whatever, but just some stupid nitpicky argument Maybe because they've been stuck in quarantine this whole time. Probably not what they signed up for when they found that roommate on Craigslist. But what's an argument that two roommates might have? Because they're going to take that argument and use it as a suggestion for the scene of change. The way this game is going to go is Patrick and Melanie will do the scene, but at any time I can say change. And when I say change, whoever just spoke will have to change what they said last to something completely different, and then have to justify why that new thing they said or did is part of the scene. Do we have a suggestion for an argument, Chad?
Oh, we do. I love this one. How old is the pizza on the table?
Ooh, okay. So this scene has something to do with aging table pizza. This is this is change with Patrick and Melanie in 3, 2, and 1.
Oh, hey, Sherilyn. I wouldn't eat that pizza if I were you.
It's delicious.
Yeah, it's been on the counter for a while, and I'll be honest, when that pizza first arrived, it didn't have mushrooms on it.
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
Yeah.
You're such a slob.
I know. I've been meaning to clean up, but just like stuff happened,
Change.
like I've been meaning to clean up, but like I got really drunk last night.
Change.
I was gonna clean up, but I completely forgot. I was just tired, and I came home and I forgot to do it.
Yeah.
For the past 5 weeks.
Yeah. That's cool. We're all just trying to survive right now. So how about we just maybe set up some rules, since it looks like we're going to be stuck here for a little longer. Like just a couple of basic rules, like maybe you could put food away when you're done eating.
Yeah,
Change.
Or you could flush the toilet after you use it.
Change.
You could perhaps drink in the day and not so much at night, so that you'll remember to clean things up.
Yeah, and we have like other rules too, like I don't know, like pay the rent on time for once, That would be nice, because I do a lot for us, and you're not really contributing financially.
Right. Okay. All right. How about another rule? How about I clean up the food in return for rent?
Oh, so like you'd be kind of like almost like a live-in maid sort of situation?
We don't need to go there. We don't need to throw titles around. I'm just saying I'll throw out your old food if you cover my rent.
I mean, you're supposed to pay $800 a month.
Change.
You're supposed to pay $6,000 a month.
Change.
I mean, you only pay me $20 a month anyway, so I mean, I guess it's a fair offer,
Yeah, but that's $20 I could be spending on cigarettes. I could be out there having like Zoom cocktails with people.
Yeah, I've been to talk to you. Have you been stealing cigarettes? Because you budget $20 a month for cigarettes, but I see you smoke 2 packs a day. Like, is this 1980 or something?
Listen, man, it makes it smell a lot better in here if
Change.
I smell. Listen, it's the only way I can get any kind of buzz these days.
Change.
Listen, it just, when I smell the cigarette smoke, it reminds me of my dad.
Oh, I didn't know you had that kind of like emotional connection to smoking. I just figured you'd like to party,
Well, I do, but cigarettes in particular remind me of my dad, and now he's not here, and that's why I can't pay the rent, and it's hard. It's hard for me right now. I could really use some support. I could really use a friend.
Yeah, I always thought you had kind of a strange emotional connection to the $10 bill. Was your dad's name Hamilton or something?
Yes.
Nancy. Oh, that was good. Nice. All right. I forgot we played Change there for a little while, so it's invested in your guys' scene. I was just watching. All right, so this next game, I won't have to. I can be invested because I have nothing to do with it after I get done. Is going to be Pillars with Patrick and Katie, and with Ty and Melanie as their supportive pillars. What we need is a suggestion for this scene. It's just a simple location, any place. Doesn't have to be a country or city. It could just be a building, a room, location, if you will. Something that maybe the scene can take place in, or it can just be the idea or the suggestion for the scene. Because we're going to play Pillars. So Katie and Patrick will be doing a scene based on the suggestion you give them. Except during this scene, they're going to, every once in a while, they're going to hesitate. They're going to not be able to think of the next word they need to say. So when they hesitate, they'll simply raise their hand, and their respective pillar will just say the first word that comes to the top of their head. Doesn't have to make any sense with what's been said before, and that will be the next word out of that actor's mouth. Ty will be Patrick's pillar, and Katie will be Melanie's pillar. So, Chad, do we have a suggestion of a location?
Prison.
All right, prison is the suggestion for this scene. This is Pillars with Patrick and Katie and Melanie and Ty in 3, 2, and 1.
So you're the new guy, huh?
Looks like it.
Well, I'll be honest. A lot of people say the advice you need is to find the biggest, baddest guy in the prison and beat him up and just assert your dominance. But I'll tell you right now, that's me, and I wouldn't recommend that.
Well, it's nice of you to come and introduce yourself, but I got to tell you something. I don't really belong here.
It's an interesting frame of mind you got there. We're all innocent here, you know. I mean, the state tried to lock me up for trying to steal some
vacuums.
You know, I was just down at the Sears. I was in the wrong place at the wrong time. They just had a half dozen Dyson vacuums with the turbo suction up in my truck, and they framed me, you know.
That was you. It was you. I got fired because you stole those Dysons.
Whoa, now. I didn't steal nothing. All right. I was set up by the state.
Whoa.
And
you know, you just make me so mad. I could just spit
Ping pong balls.
Just like right out of my mouth.
well, now, hey, let's not go talking sport here, because the guys over in cell block B play the ping pong. All right, they got some really tough guys. You know, if you got talent, then we can use you for a team. But let's keep this between us now. All right, I'll be honest with you. I'll level with you. You know, I did steal the vacuums. I needed it. I needed them real bad because I had to sell them so I could pay for my son's
iguana.
My son's iguana. He was very, very ill. He had a vet bill of $78, and I just couldn't think of any other way to come up with the cash.
Oh my gosh, you must have had to take him to the emergency vet. Those people, so expensive. It's okay, man. Listen, it's just when I lost my job, I had to turn around and start
Monopolying
my way through town. Just, you know, buying up everything I could, except I didn't have money. So I was just, you know, yelling squatters' rights on every corner, and people just didn't like it. And they kept calling the cops, and now here I am.
Well, listen, hey, I think you just stumbled across a great new prison venture, because we've been selling cigarettes to some poor old sap for $20 per carton, and it hasn't been doing too good. What we should do is start squatting prison cells, and we can say, hey, we own this entire block. We can renovate it. We can gentrify the prison.
Oh, I like how you're thinking. And the first thing we got to do is we got to get some
cheese bread,
because, you know, I think that will look really nice on the bars. It'll be like a little charcuterie tray. You know, you just bring some crackers right along, scoop the cheese.
That's a fantastic idea. We can even pair that with
marbles.
with marbles. we can have like marble lined floors, and we can have people slipping and sliding all the time. You know, it'd be great. We can have more decor.
My gosh. You know, when they put me in here, I did not think that I was gonna just become an entrepreneur with you, kind sir. But things are looking up for me today, I gotta tell you.
I'm glad my next line was going to be that I was planning on stabbing you, so it's probably good that the scene ended there.
My favorite part of the whole thing was Melanie having to clarify balls when she said ping pong. Like, could nothing, I didn't want you to get confused by ping pong balls. All right. That's good. Thank you, whoever gave prison as a suggestion. That was fun. Definitely not the first time we've had it, but it was fun.
I've always wanted to play the biggest, meanest guy on the block, so I finally got my chance.
That was like a co-ed club med prison, it seemed like.
Yeah.
All right, so this next game, what we're going to need as a suggestion is anyone's zodiac sign. So whatever your sign of the zodiac is, mine is Aries. I had to think for a second. Just go ahead and type that in the chat. Chad will give one of those to me, to someone that someone posts, and I'm going to read your horoscope for today, and that will be the suggestion that Katie and Ty will use for this next game. So I'm going to pull up my horoscope thing here. All right. What do we have, Chad, for someone's zodiac sign?
Okay, someone put in the chat in all caps and with repeated letters, Virgo! So I guess we're going Virgo.
All right. That reminds me of Ghostbusters 2 with Vigo. All right. So, yeah, that was dumb. All right. So here is your horoscope for today, Virgo. September 10th, 2020. A rising tide lifts all boats. When someone close experiences a windfall or especially good luck, Virgo, the ripple effects reaches you. Change is in the air. While everything happening is positive, sometimes it feels like it's going too quickly. You feel a bit off balance with little or no time to adjust. Even windfalls take some time getting used to. Give yourself time to settle into the new circumstances. Well, that was a mouthful. But that is your horoscope for today, September 10th, 2020, Virgo. And it's also going to be the suggestion for our scene of horror. Tom, Katie, in 3, 2, and 1.
Now, honey, I don't want you to be mad at me, but I